my lord to marry this lady?
No.
To be married to her. Friar, you come to marry her.
Lady, you come hither to be married to this count?
I do.
If either of you know any inward impediment why I should not be conjoined, I charge thee on thy souls to utter it.
Know you any, hero?
None, my lord.
Know you any, count?
I dare make his answer none.
Stand thee by, friar. Father, by your leave, will you with free and unconstrained soul give me this maid, your daughter?
As freely son as God did give her me.
And what have I to give you back who is worth may counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
Nothing, unless you render her again.
Sweet prince, you learn me no thankfulness. There, Leonato, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She's but the sign and semblance of her honor. Behold, how like a maid she blushes here. Oh, what authority and show of truth can cunning sin cover itself withal? Comes not that blood as modest evidence to witness simple virtue? Would you not swear, all you that see her, that she were made by these exterior shows, but she is none? Her blush is guiltiness, not modesty.
What do you mean, my lord?
Not to be married, not to knit my soul to an approved wanton.
Dear my lord, if you in your own proof have vanquished the resistance of her youth.
No, Leonato, I never tempted her with word too large, but as a brother showed bashful sincerity and comely love.
And seemed I ever otherwise to you?
Out on thee! You seem to me as chaste as is the bud ere to be blown, but you are more temperate in your blood than Venus.
Is my lord well that he does speak so wide?
Don Pedro, why speak not you?
What can I speak? I stand dishonored, and have gone about to link my dear friend to a common stale.
Are these things spoken, or do I but dream?
Sir, they are spoken, and these things are true.
True, oh God!
Leonato, stand I here? Is this Don Pedro? Is this Don Pedro's brother? Is this face hero's? Are our eyes our own?
All of this is so, but what of this, my lord?
Let me but move one question to your daughter, and bid her answer truly.
I charge thee to do so, as thou art my child.
What man was he that talked with you yesternight out at your window, betwixt 12 and 1? Now, if you are a maid, answer to this.
I talked with no man at that hour, my lord.
Why, then you are no maiden. Leonato, I am sorry you must hear this. Upon mine honor, myself, my brother, and this grieved count did see her, hear her at that hour, talk with a ruffian at her chamber window, who, most like a liberal villain, hath confessed the vile encounters they have had 1,000 times in secret.
O hero, what a hero hadst thou been if half thy outward graces had been placed about thy thoughts and counsels of thy heart. But farewell, to thee I'll lock up all the gates of love, and on my eyelids shall conjecture hang, to turn all beauty to thoughts of harm, and nevermore shalt be gracious.
Hath no man's dagger here a point for me?
Hero, my hero, wherefore sink you down?
Come, let us go. These things come thus to light. Smother her spirits up.
How doth the lady?
Dead, I think. Help, uncle! Hero, my hero! Uncle, Senior Benedict, friar!
Oh, fate, take not away thy heavy hand. Death is the fairest cover for her shame that may be wished for.
How now, hero?
Have comfort, lady.
Dost thou look up?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Do not live, hero, do not open thine eyes. Grieved I had but one child. Oh, why had I one? Why wast thou ever lovely in mine eyes? Why had I not with charitable hand taken up a beggar's issue at my gates, whose smirch thus I might have said, no part of it is mine, but mine, and mine I loved, and mine I praised, and mine I was proud on, valuing of her. Why she is fallen into a pit of ink, that the wide sea hath dropped too few to wash her clean again, and salt too little that which season may give to her foul, tainted flesh.
Sir, be patient. For my part, I am so attired in wonder, as I do not know what to say.
Oh, on my soul, my cousin is belied.
Lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
No, truly not. Although until last night, I have this 12-month been her bedfellow.
Confirmed. Would the two princes lie, and Claudio lie, who loved her so that, speaking of her foulness, washed it with tears? Hence from her, let her die.
Hear me a little, for I have only silent been so long, and given away unto this course of fortune by noting of the lady. I have marked 1,000 blushing apparitions to start into her face, 1,000 innocent shames and angel whiteness beat away those blushes. And in her eye there hath appeared a fire, to burn these errors of these princes holy and surveyed in truth. Call me a fool, trust not my reading nor my observations, which with experimental seal doth warrant. The tenor of my book, trust not my age, my reverence, calling, nor divinity. If this sweet lady lie not guiltless here under some biting error. Lady, what man is he you are accused of?
They know that to accuse me. I know none. If I know more of any man alive than that which maid modesty doth warrant, let all my sins lack mercy. O Father, prove you that any man with me converse at hours unmeet, or that I, yesternight, maintain the exchange of words with any creature, refuse me, hate me, torture me to death.
There are some strange misprison in these princes.
2 of them have the very bent of honor. And if their wisdoms be misled in this, the practice of it lives in Don Juan, whose spirits toil in frame of villainy.
I know not, but if they speak truth of her, these hands shall tear her.
But if they wrong her honor, the proudest of them shall well hear it. Time hath not yet so dried this blood of mine, but they shall find, awakened of such a kind, both strength of limb and policy of mind, to quit us of them thoroughly.
Pause a while, and let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter here, the princess left for dead. Let her a while be secretly kept in, and publish it that she is dead indeed. And on your family's old monument hang mournful epitaphs, and do unto all rites that appertain unto her burial.
What shall become of this? What will this do?
Mary, this well carried shall on her behalf change slander to remorse. That is some good. She, dying as it must be so maintained, upon the instant that she was accused, shall be lamented, pitied, and excused of every hearer. For it so falls out that what we have we prize not whilst it was ours. So will it fare with Claudia. When you shall hear she died upon his words, the idea of her life shall sweetly creep into the study of his imagination. And every lovely organ of her life shall come more moving, delicate into the eye and prospect of his soul. Then when she lived indeed, then shall they mourn, and wish she had not so accused her. Let this be so, and doubt not but success will fashion the event in better shape than I can lay it down in likelihood. But if all aim but this be though false, the supposition of the lady's death will quench the wonder of her infamy. And if it sort not well, you may conceal her, as best befits her ruined reputation, in some reclusive and religious life, out of all eyes, tongues, minds, and injuries.
Signor Leonato, let the friar advise you. And though you know my inwardness and love be very much unto Don Pedro and Claudio, yet, by mine honor, I will deal in this as secretly and justly as your soul should with your body.
Being that I flow in grief, the smallest twine may lead me.
'Tis well consented, presently away. Come, lady, die to live. This wedding day, perhaps, is but prolonged. Have patience and endure.
Lady Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
I will not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely.
But surely, I do believe your fair cousin is wronged.
How much the man might deserve of me that would right her.
Is there any way to show such friendship?
A very even way, but no such friend.
May a man do it?
It is a man's office, but not yours.
love nothing in the world so well as you. It's not that strange.
As strange as the thing I know not. It were possible for me to say, I love nothing so well as you, but believe me not. And yet I lie not. I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not swear and eat it.
I will swear by it that you love me, and I will make him eat it that says I love not you.
Will you not eat your word?
With no sauce that can be devised to it. For I protest, I love thee.
Why then, God forgive me.
What offense, sweet Beatrice?
You have stayed me in a happy hour. I was about to protest I loved you.
And do it with all thy heart.
I love you with so much of my heart that none is left to protest.
Come, bid me do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
Not for the wide world.
You kill me to deny it. Farewell.
Tarry, good Beatrice.
You dare easier be friends with me than fight with my enemy.
Is Claudio thine enemy?
Is he not approved in the hut of villain that hath slandered, scorned, dishonored my kinswoman? Oh, that I were a man! What? Bear her in hand until they come to take hands, and then with public accusation, uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor. Oh, heaven that I were a man! I would eat his heart in the marketplace.
Hear me, Beatrice.
Hero, sweet hero, she is wronged, she is slandered, she's undone. The prince and Count Claudio. Oh, that I were a man for his sake, or that I had any friend that would be a man for my sake. But manhood is melted into curtsies. He is now as valiant as Hercules, that only tells a lie and swears it. I cannot be a man with wishing. Therefore, I will die, a woman with grieving.
Beatrice, by this hand I love thee.
Use it for my love some other way than swearing by it.
Think you in your soul that Claudio hath wronged Hero?
Yea, as sure as I have a thought or a soul.
Enough. I am engaged. I will challenge him. I will kiss your hand. And so I leave you. By this hand, Claudio shall render me a dear account. As you hear of me, so think of me. Go, comfort your cousin, for I must say she is dead. And so, fare you well.